Hi family, it's TrueSugar, and I'm coming back to you with a video on my monthly makeup basket. I've tried loading some videos on my phone, but it hasn't been working, so I'm gonna go back to what I know right now. I am filming on an older iBook, and I haven't updated myself. I am such I am so old school. I know that I need to update it, but my MacBook is pretty old too. I think I got it in 2009, so you know a lot to update. I think I have are y'all on I don't even know. I think it's like OS X or something. I don't know. I don't know what the new operating system is, but I need to update that on there and then figure out how to do stuff on my iPhone. Watch some tutorials. So it's gonna be watching some tutorials. So let's get started with my what I want to use. I have a lot of stuff over here, y'all. Like, it's ridiculous. As we're talking, I'm also at that point where I actually am starting to feel overwhelmed by what all I have and the idea of trying to pan everything. So I definitely want to get into the habit of using my makeup. It's one thing to feel overwhelmed by having makeup and you're using it, but it's another one to just keep buying and you ain't using it. I'm one of those, I'm buying but I'm not using it. So I definitely need to work on that. Today I have on a foundation that I decided that I'm gonna declutter from my actually it's been like 6 hours. Let me quit. I put it on at 5 in the morning and it's like 11 now. It's been hours, but I'm gonna let it go. But I just popped on this lip combo, yes. Oh, so peachy. I love it. Yes, I'm excited. So let's start off with I don't know where to start. Let's start off with a palette that I would like to use this month. So I really have been kind of dusty on all of my panning. So I want to go back and go back to using this palette from Wet n Wild because it's in my progress for the ultraviolet for this year. So I finally found it again. I have a new basket that I'm gonna show you once I take everything out of it because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a mess. So I have this, and then I also have the Sweet Peach palette. I want to use this also. 3 more palettes that I want to work off of, or palettes that I want to work off of. This first palette, even if I just wear this once this month, I'll be satisfied. This is my this is what I made from my collection from the Tarte Sexy B palette. I really like the shadows that Divana Cosmetics, the Blue Harmony palette thing that's out on Instagram, or it looks pretty, but I have these shadows already. I want to use them and see what kind of combinations I can come up with, and even looking at what other people have who have got those shadows and see what they're making. I want to see what they're doing. I think that would be awesome, but I definitely want to use this. I think that's so pretty. And even at this point, it doesn't really, it feels, I just feel like I'm not going to use any of those, but I want to be open-minded and try to do it the way that the palette is, but I also put in a little bit of deeper colors just for me, just in case I was struggling. So yeah, I think I'm going to talk more about this palette as I use it and shop my stash. So I have that out my it's not all of them, my Naked palette with some of my singles eyeshadows in it, and then I also have in here some Makeup Geek shadows and some other shades because to me this on my skin tone is not a neutral palette. It's not a warm palette. It's not a neutral palette at all. To me, this is a cool tone palette for my skin tone. Even if I were to go back and pop in 3 of the shades from the Naked palette. Hold on one moment. Let me show y'all. Okay, guys. So, even when I put this back together, I'm glad I kind of looked at it as a cool tone eyeshadow palette for myself. I went back and put all the shadows in from for my my Naked palette, and I also have in here a few shades from my Stila in the No palette, and then I added a couple of shades like dark golden olive, some greens, this one right here, I think this is olive wood, yeah, olive wood from Coastal Scents. So I added in some greens, and then I added in these like deeper burgundy shades, and I think that and also this pink magenta that just kind of looks like a nice mauve shade. I feel like if I add those into like my crease, it'll give new dimension to this palette for me, and I want to work on using it that way, and I will be talking to you guys about that soon. So I have ideas in the making. I just need to figure out how to film it so you guys can see it. So we'll figure it out. Let me know if you're okay with me doing a eyeshadow look with this camera. I mean with on my MacBook. I'm probably not gonna be able to get any close-ins unless I come up to y'all like this, which I could do. You know, your girl could. I might do that so I can get the looks in that I want. You know, talk to the people. Hey, I might do that. Another palette that I'm pulling out. This is a Coastal Scent eyeshadow palette for me. And this is my neutral palette. This is what I consider to be the tones that look good on me, would look good on me, and I really don't use it. It's like it's my precious, and I cherish it so much. But I really want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth from my palette. Also in this palette, no, I don't. None of this one I don't. No, I want to make sure, I just want to know, I want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth from this palette. So, all of these eyeshadows are Coastal Scents eyeshadows. So, if you have any questions, let me know. I would love to try to learn how to shoot y'all a swatch video with all these shadows. So, I do want to do that. I think I need to add it to the bucket list, just making a swatch of these, because that would be so much fun. Because even some of the shadows that are kind of crummy, I still like them. But maybe I like them because I really haven't used them. Let's see, I have that. This is my eyeshadow palette that I've, 2 sets of eyeshadows that I've come up with for the Dose of Colors, the Sienna palette, and the Blush and Berries palettes. I don't have any of those. I haven't had a chance to swatch those, but I kind of wasn't impressed with what I saw from those as far as the colors. Like when I saw the berry palette, I was expecting more something like this. This is Raspberry from Black Radiance, and I will just go ahead and swatch it so you guys can see. I was expecting to see a shade that was like this color, but they don't have a color in that palette like that. So I decided to just go ahead and just shop in my stash so I could get something more what I wanted from that look. And that's what I came up with these. These shadows are from Coastal Scents. Yeah. This shadow here, just swatch, swatch, swatch. This is Blackberry. And one more. This one is Fine Wine. That's Fine Wine. That's Berry. And I feel, or I'll even swatch the Fine Wine closer to the other side. And I know that these shadows, of course, are nowhere near as pigmented or probably as smooth as the Dose of Color shades, but I really want to use what I already have in my collection, and if I'm not gonna get the color that I want anyway, you might as well use what you got. And that kind of raspberry tone is what I really was looking for in that palette, and I haven't seen it look like that on anyone so far. So I'll let you guys know more of what I use and what I put in to these as time goes along. Let's see. So we have eyeshadows checked off. Let's see. Okay, so for contour and highlight, I have a few items. Okay, so this is the last little bit that is left of my Shea Moisture bronzer and dusk. I'm so sad that they don't make this anymore. I think that was a horrible decision on their end, because a lot of people are trying to find a dupe for this, but I'll just have to go somewhere else and try to find something that'll be comparable. I picked up the Loreal eyeshadow in something. I can't remember, you guys. But I will be swatching them together probably online to see how they look and if it is something that I can wear, switch out for this, because other than just like, because it was dark with just a little bit of sheen, it was really awesome. I prefer for bronzing a brown, a neutral brown shade than a red brown shade. And this is just a straight up brown and not red brown like the CoverGirl Queen collection, because I personally don't get red when I tan. I get browner when I tan. I only get red when I'm having allergic reactions to something. So normally when I'm seeing that little bit of red on my cheek, I'm thinking like, girl, what you having a reaction to? And that's not what I want. I want to be able to I want to look at my face and know that I like everything that I see that's on it. So I'm going to work on finishing up this. I'm going to see when it's going, but we'll work on this. I have this, I'll continue with bronzers. I have this Absolute New York Pro bronzer in dark. I also have one in medium. But I've been watching some girl on YouTube use this, and I liked how it looked on her. I loved her whole makeup style. Matter of fact, I wanted to do one of those. This don't even matter. Let me try to get through this. Okay. I'm also going to be using the Nicka K Contour Duo. I think it's in NDO09. So I want to use this for contour. I think this is what I'm going to be replacing the I'll swatch this out too. I'll see how this compares. It doesn't have the sheen to it like the Shea Moisture does, but I will swatch them out to see how they all look so that I can compare, because I think this will do me good. I think I'll be okay. I also have the cream contour that I'm trying to use. I want to at least use this when I am filming makeup for YouTube, because I do trucks now some mornings, so I can't, there's no point. I mean, I can wear a full face if I want to, but it's kind of pointless to wear it. But just for the joy of makeup, I'll try to go ahead and do it all the way anyway. So I have that. Let's see. Those are my bronzers and contour. For highlighting, I have the Wet n Wild highlighter and Photobomb. I've never really used this. I kind of been holding it close like it's the Precious, but it's time to use it and get it out of the collection. I also have this, this is the is this Nicka K? No, this is Ruby Kisses All Over Glow Bronzing Powder and Bronze Glow. And I bought this as a dupe for a MAC highlighter. I can't remember what the name of it is, but they're close but not quite enough because I bought the actual product that I want. But I still want to use this because it is still beautiful. So I want to work on using this up. And then I also have here my Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold palette. I want to work on using the products in here because it is a blush palette. I'm probably going to mainly use it as a highlight palette though for me. And then for blush, For blush, I have a few different products. I have this Loreal Apricot, excuse me, the brush in Brighten and Golden Apricot. I love this thing. It is so pretty. There's a lot of shimmer in here. I can mainly use it as a highlight, but I think this is amazing and awesome. So, check it out. I have my MAC blush in Vintage Grape. The blush in Sweet as Cocoa. I kind of don't think I like Sweet as Cocoa, but I'm not sure. Sweet as Cocoa has that red undertone to it that I don't really like in my blushes, but I won't know more until I continue to use this. I think I might be more of a copper tone, neutral kind of girl because I like that brownie peach look, so we'll see. We will see. I also forgot to mention this bouncy blush from Maybelline. It's not a blush, it's a bronzer, but it's really golden, so I'm going to use it as a highlight. So I just wanted to show you guys this. I have my Makeup Revolution blush in Fusion. So that's Fusion. And I think this would be cute if I build it up. I might pop this on right now so we can see. This is the matte blush in Rule, and I haven't really worn these out the house, so I think it would be fun to see if I really like them, and if I mean, I keep buying stuff, but I don't know how I really feel about them. So I think that wearing these will definitely give me an idea how I feel. Let's see. I hope I haven't pulled too much, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just like that it's like the softest touch. Now, I'm putting this on makeup that's been on my face all morning. But I think we got a winner. I do think I like that, though. It's like the softest, I don't know if you can see, but it's like the softest hint of color. Now, I just watched Makeup Shayla say yesterday that we don't need to be popping it on our cheek, that we should go back in, but I kind of like it on my cheek. Shayla. Yeah. But anyway, I have those. Let me see. For powder, I don't know. I didn't overly prepare. I've been thinking about this basket for weeks, but I didn't really prepare as well as I thought I was. The only powder that I have pulled out so far is my True Match number 7. This is what I have pulled out. I will be doing a declutter video some point in time today, but I definitely want to get this up to you guys as soon as possible. But definitely I'm going to be using this powder. Okay. For foundations, I have a few. I have my Studio Skin foundation that I'm trying to use up. So I have this that I'm putting in here. This is the Black Radiance Complexion Perfection foundation that I really want to finish up. This is the Mary Kay Timewise Matte Wear Liquid Foundation that I have never actually used and wore. I've worn it out the house once and I really liked it, but I definitely want to get some wear in this because I bought it last year, I think. And then I have the this is the wrong color. I have the actual foundation somewhere. It's the Maybelline Infallible True Matte. Maybe I'll pull out the True Matte and the Pro Glow. No, not the True Matte. I don't have that. I have the Infallible Pro Matte and the Infallible Pro Glow, so maybe I'll mix those two together. That's my thought of what I'm thinking of doing. So I'm not sure. You will see it when I do it. No, I'm playing. Let's see. I also at one point had pulled out this bronzer from Milani, but I'm not really sure if this shows up on me the way I want it to. But I also think that I may have been applying, this may not work as a bronzer for me. I may have to only use it as a highlight. I will swatch it so you can see what it looks like on my skin. That's what it looks like on me. And that's what it looks like softly blended out. So we shall see. Like in person, I really like it. I think it could be a soft, like maybe a 5-minute face foundation, highlight on the lid and on the highlight on the foundation, highlight on the cheeks, the eyebrow, and on the lid. I don't know. We'll see. But I have that. Let's see. Let's get to all the lippies. Okay, so you guys, I have a lot pulled out, but it's only because I just haven't been wearing stuff, and these are colors that I wanted to wear. I just haven't been pulling, so I just want to show them to you. So the first trio is going to be a Wet n Wild trio of colors. This is Think Pink. This one is Pink Sugar. This one is just Peachy. Have that. This is NYX Soft Matte Cream in London. Okay, those though, have those. I have these two lip glosses from NYX Butter lip glosses in Peaches and Cream and Apple Strudel. Have those. I think these are, no, it's on here. These are the Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks. I have, I thought I had more than this. I have 4 colors, or at least 4 or 5 colors. I can only find 4 right now. I have Fighter, Loyalist, Amazon, and Protector. I haven't worn any of these, so I definitely want to try them this month. So we have those. I have an e.l.f. lipstick in Fantasy, an old one that I want to use. You guys can't see that. I knew it when I did it. But this is Fantasy that I want to use. This is a lip gloss from NYX in Tan that I want to use. This is a Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer in Charmed. I have this lip gloss from LA Colors that I just keep pulling out for some. I don't even know if it's any use. It's because it goes on clear, but I keep pulling it, so I'm gonna use that. I also have Ulta brand in 257. I don't know what color this is, but I have that. I have Revlon's Nude Attitude that I pulled. And then I actually have MAC Snob that I pulled to wear. All of these, majority of these are going to require a lip liner. One lip liner that I definitely know that I'll be wearing is this one from Milan. I think it's Kokomo. It's Kokomo. Swatch it so you can see. It's like a reddy brown tone. It's what I have under the lippy that I'm wearing today. Bam, that's Kokomo right here. On my lips, I'm wearing the lip gloss from the Loreal. This one is in Bombshell, the lip gloss that I'm wearing today. And that's what it looks like. Very matchy today. And then I also have the lipstick that I'm pulling out because I've had these and I've never really worn them, and I want to get good use out of them. Yeah, very neutral-ish theme going on here, but that's what I want to wear. So what can you do? Except for put on a good lip liner and go about your business. Okay, so I want to show you guys the box that I'm keeping my makeup in at the moment, just because I like it. It's really pretty. So guys, this is my makeup box that I'm going to be using. Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay guys, so there you have it, my makeup basket for the month of May. I do plan to do a recap for this makeup basket. If you have any questions or suggestions, definitely leave a comment down below. If you have any comments, suggestions, or you just want to chat below, let me know in the comments. Definitely subscribe and ring that bell so you can get my content. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day.